Welcome to More For Me with yours truly, Kat Necole. What up, homie? What's going on? Welcome to the studio. It is an honor and a privilege to have you join me here today. This is your first time stopping by. Of course, we say thank you for making the time to hang out here with the homies and I on the good homieship. And if this is not your first time stopping by, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How was your week? What's going on? Now, for some strange reason, I've shared with you guys before, I tend to listen to audio at a faster speed than that which with one speaks. I listened to myself last week in normal speed, and I was like, man, I should talk faster on the podcast because it seems like I'm talking so slow. So in my head right now, I'm tempted to try to talk fast, but I don't see that working out well for me. But if you've ever tried to listen to me at double speed or 1.5, Apple Podcasts now gives you the opportunity to do 1.75. Fancy. Give it a try. You can listen to more, but only if you are actually receiving and comprehending what is being said. You do have to train your ears to be able to listen to that at that speed. Excuse me. Absolutely nothing to do with nothing. Did you guys enjoy last week's episode? I hope you did. I feel as if like enduring the journey is one of those things that's all around me, constant reminders. Maybe it's because I am still in the thick of a transition, if you will, the valley, a season of growth. But it's really something that I think can be applied by all of us. So this week had a pretty good week. Mainly because I have a mentor, my first real mentor. Very excited about it. I've tried to establish mentorships before, but between me not knowing what it was supposed to look like and the person that I pursued having no clue what it was supposed to look like and not trying to figure it out, it was, let's say, not really a crash and burn. Let's just say it didn't work out. But this opportunity is going very well, and I'm excited about it because it gives me another opportunity to grow, different perspective, to learn and be exposed to more, so that I can walk in the more that God has for me. But one of the things that I teach in my Stuart Little course, but then also that I'm kind of digging into with my mentor, I like to call it getting to know you. Who are you? Super cool, super cool, super cool, right? Because you're like getting to know you, like getting to know me. Is this a first date? No, getting to know you as in yourself. Self-awareness is the best awareness. And it's one thing to be aware of who you are now in some sense. But if you're anything like me, that's in the introduction of the podcast. But if you're anything like me, legit, there may be some unpacking that requires you to go back deep, deep, deep and layers and layers and layers like an onion. Whatever analogy you love to throw at it, but being self-aware is literally levels and or layers to that thing, right? So there's a level of self-awareness of who I am. But then if I really try to dig deep, deep, deep and say beyond the experiences, the trauma, the whatever you like to call it, and or whatever you've experienced, beyond that, who am I? Like, who was I authentically created to be? Sometimes we can be and show up in a way that is convenient for us, that pleases other people and the likes. But if you strip all of that away, I just want to take it away, like strip all that away. And then what do you have left with? That is the question of the moment. And so for me, that's something that I am actually in the process of unpacking. And so today, I literally just want to encourage you to do the same thing, right? Self-awareness is the best awareness. If you've listened before, you know that this is something that I will drop in your ear every now and again because it really is true. But Now being exposed and my perspective shifting in terms of what does self-awareness really mean, and understanding that the complexities of who I am, personality, character, values, and all this stuff, that it came from some place, and that there's some unearthing of who Catherine is. Who's Kat Necole? Who am I really? And I want you to do the same thing. Are you the authentic version of yourself? I shared a quote with you guys before in several episodes ago, but remain true to your authentic self and your tribe will find you. Well, if you don't know who your authentic self is, how can you be true to it, and what tribe found you? Let that sink in, right? Like, these people, not my people. Well, if you don't know who you are, you may not have connected with who you're supposed to be connected with your true homieship, with your core, your circle, your clan, your tribe. Shall I keep dropping synonyms? No, not at this time. However, that's the challenge of the week, guys. And maybe it's more than a week. It might be the challenge of a lifetime, unearthing, uncovering who you are and remaining true to that person. I don't have a short, concise list of, hey, do this, do this, do that, because it's literally my current moment. I am living through it right now. So I hope as I continue on this journey, I'm able to tell you some of the things that I've been doing. But one of those things that I was encouraged to do that I technically always say to my children, and now it's time to take the advice that I give, is to focus on you. That's what I'll be doing. Shall you try it? Focus on you. I'm not going to focus on other people. I'm not going to focus on other things. But if I take time and focus on Catherine, slow down enough. You know, we love slowing down. Let's slow down the pace to see ourselves. I want to slow down enough to see myself, to pay attention to how I respond and why I'm doing certain things, so that I can truly begin to unearth and peel back the layers of who I am, who I was really created to be. Not just my kingdom assignment, but even how I show up in this world. Something that's been heavy on my mind, that will continue to be so. So nothing like bringing a good homie along the journey with you. So that's it for this week, guys. Short and sweet, to the point, but deep. That work is simple, not easy. Let's get it. I hope you guys will join me back here next week so we can do it all over again. Same mode, same time, same place. But until then, remember, God has more for me and God has more for you too. Now let's get it. Take care.